Okay, guys, here we go with NCAA Episode 5 offensive strategy here from the Elite Offensive Guide from MaddenAllStars.com, which actually you could go ahead and go get it, and everything's in much very good detail over there on the website MaddenAllStars.com. So make sure you go check that out. And as you can see here, guys, last video I taught you guys how to read the defense. If you don't know how to read the defense, I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a link here in the video so you guys can go ahead and click on it and read it and go check that video before you come to this one. So as you can see here, I set up my tempo into aggressive, a big run and big and catching into conservative, so we cannot fumble the ball, and it allows us to catch the ball better with our receivers. So I'm gonna go set up my depth chart, and I'm playing with Florida State. I actually play with a lot of teams. I play with Oregon, Alabama, I played with Stanford, I played with Georgia, I played with Texas A&M, and so far Florida State has been my favorite team. As you can see here, we get what you want to do is put Smith as a third receiver, and the other second two tallest receivers are just first and second players. So that's all I do in offense, and defense I basically leave everybody as is, and that's pretty much what I do. But anyways, I want to let you guys know that I'll be also working with rivalspot.com, and we'll be hosting some NCAA tournaments and Madden 12 tournaments. So make sure you guys go and check that out. I'm also making it happen. I added also as well a couple, 2 or 3 new plays to all my formations in my custom playbook there from the Elite Offensive Guide, because you're gonna need some runs to attack the middle, the outside, and the off tackle, and every play, guys. It's real effective. I also notice that if you run down the middle against zone, it's way much better to attack zone down the middle, and way much better to attack man to man to the outside. So you want some tosses to the outside as well. So once you figure all this stuff out and you know how to read zone and man, your life is gonna be very easy, and you're gonna start having fun playing this NCAA 12 games, guys. And I know what I'm telling you. So here we are, and he's coming out in zone. Why is he coming out in zone? As you saw there, the corner started from the outside and came back in. So he's actually playing a cover 2, and I know he's playing a cover 2 because the 2 safeties over the top are lined up right next to each other. Okay, so here we go. My time ran out, and I had to lose 5 yards. And I know he's coming out in the zone, and again he comes out in the same formation. You see here that the cornerbacks go to the outside, come back in. We had 2 safeties over the top. That means he's playing a zone. He's pressing them, and he's wide open, my player right here. But I didn't get to catch it. I threw it a little bit too early. I should have waited a couple of seconds to the sideline, and maybe I would have caught it there. He was that was a touchdown right there. So I know that play is going to be wide open, as well as the streak. Now he's changing it up. Change it up to a cover 3. You saw there the safeties over the top just shifted down, but he was still in a zone. And there I was trying to throw again up there, and I got a 3rd and 15. I didn't catch anything as well. But you know, this is actually a user thing, and or my players are just not catching anything. As you saw there, he put it again on cover 3, and that was right there, not open. But I tried to force it in there because I got a tall player that could catch in traffic, but we didn't get to make anything happen. So it's 4th down and 15. I gotta swallow my pride. I gotta punt the ball. Okay, so sometimes you do have to punt, and my defense was good. Didn't do good, and we're actually down 7-0. So we got the ball back, and we're coming out on our ace tight, and I'm trying to throw again right here, and this time we do catch it. It's wide open. We're coming out in no huddle. Aggressive tempo makes us set up to the line of scrimmage faster than usual. And here we go, coming into an off tackle, and like I said, down the middle of the field, especially they're doing max coverage like that, it's gonna be wide open every time for a long run. So make sure you guys are reading correct reads, and make sure you notice if they're blitzing or not as well. And right here we're in a 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 situations, I like to try to throw something deep, or try to make at least get more yards, because anyways you could always run a fullback dive down the middle, especially when he's playing zone, or a halfback dive. They're real effective to get a 1 or 2 yards. And as you can see here, we just go ahead and run it down the middle since he's in a zone. All you have to do is zigzag around the lineman or follow the center, and you get a couple of yards here for a first down. Uh, Florida State has a really fast back. I know he has 94 speed. It's actually really good to run the ball with. And here I'm throwing again to the sideline, and I don't get anything. So I'm not really in this game. I'm not really catching much right now. I'm missing too many opportunities that I've been having. And the last drive, it cost me to punt the ball. But this time I'm gonna make it happen. And as you can see here, I caught the ball, made it happen. Actually first and goal. And we come in again and the same thing. Sometimes I like to switch it up as well to throw to the running back with the Frisco or the halfback wheel. Here I try to run it down the middle, and I didn't succeed. I tried to run to the outside. He probably had it contained out there, or the defensive end was containing the run. This time we come out in Frisco, as you can see here, and we throw to the corner route and wide open for a touchdown. Here we go on the third drive of the second half. We're still in the first quarter. We're tied 7-7. I'm trying to throw here to the middle, and I catch it for a nice gain. Like I said, he's playing cover 2 all day. That streak right there is gonna get wide open. All you have to do is pass lead to the inside and get it there for a nice catch. So you gotta switch actually to your player and press triangle right away. That's what I do all the time. And make sure you pass lead to the inside. As you see here, he's playing cover 2. A lot of people, I've been getting a lot of questions from into my website. How do you beat cover 2? I've been having problems reading zone. That's why I am posting this video. As you saw that he was playing cover 2. You're playing zone, guys. Zone is easy to beat deep. Playing man to man, you keep it short and crossing routes. Maybe one time you get if it's a 2-man under, you will get a one-on-one with the safety. There's where you want to throw deep, so you make sure you read that. Here again, he's coming out in the same thing on zone. The corner shot to the outside, then they come back in. That's how you know it's zone. And there we just run it up the gut when it's zone like that. Just run it up the gut, and here we get 2nd and 1. Second and 1, I could go for it, or I could just run it down the gut right here for a nice gain. First and goal. So those are the reads. I mean, I'm just reading and I'm just adjusting to what, that's how we call adjusting to what he is doing, our opponent is doing. If our opponent is giving a zone, then we adjust to the zone. As you can see here, playing cover 2, I send the streak again. I could just run it down the middle. He might be blitzing down there, so that's why I think about it. I might not want to do that because he might blitz there, and I'm not gonna get any yards anyway. So here we go. This time I played it with stick, and I could have just ran it here for a touchdown, but I decided to throw instead. Anyway, stick, if you motion the outside receiver to the outside, it also beats the zone, but I didn't want to risk it because all I have to do is kick a field goal and I'm on top anyways. So here we go. Again, halfback wheel, motion this running back to the outside, and he's manually guarding the halfback wheel, and I'm trying to throw over the top for a touchdown. And we're again on 3rd and goal. We still got one more down left. I switch it up to wide receiver corners, streak X, smart route triangle, send circle here on a slant to the inside, and we're in a 4th and goal, and we didn't make anything happen this time. So we're gonna go ahead and just get the field goal and go for the extra point. So I mean, this just getting points itself, I saw there maybe I should have came out in a running formation and I would have attacked the outside, the inside, but I wanted to push it in aggressively and throw a touchdown. So here we go, last 40 seconds of this quarter. We're up 10-7. I stopped them on defense. Remember, I was down when we started this game, and here we go for a nice catch, and I just take it back for a touchdown. So that's one of my main strategies. Part 2 coming up, part 2 of this game, which will be in episode 6. So stay tuned and check that out.